Welcome, everyone. This is Brenda Selden. Welcome to the weekly Traveler's Message and Healing Circle. My name is Brenda Selden. I'm a channeler. I'm also a contactee, and the travelers are interdimensional energy beings who have been in contact with me since 2013. And so every week I channel a message from them, followed by a period of energy healing. So tonight's topic is how to heal the psyche, by which, of course, they mean the human psyche. So I invite you to relax, and I'm going to connect to the travelers at this time and see what they have to share with us. Welcome, my fellow human beings. We are the travelers. We are most happy to be with you tonight. We understand that this is a time of great turmoil for you, and we wish to help alleviate any of your worries, your stressors. So tonight we would like to discuss with you how to heal your psyche. But first, we would like to explain what we mean by psyche. For ourselves, we do not have what you would consider a psyche, in the manner that we understand that you are conscious, whereby you understand and know what is happening, what you are thinking, what you are feeling. And we know that you also have a subconscious, where there are feelings that are there, but you are not directly aware of, or that impact you in a more indirect manner. For ourselves, we do not have this subconscious psyche as you do. We are at ease and are aware of what is happening to us at all times. We are aware of our thoughts, and we are aware of our feelings. Although we do have feelings like you, our feelings do not travel as quickly as yours do from one extreme to another. We do not suffer from extreme sadness. We do not suffer from extreme worry. We do not suffer from extreme anger. So our range of feelings, if you were to describe them as such, are very much in the middle as compared to yours. And so again, we do not have this extremes of emotion, and we do not have what humans have known as a subconscious. And the subconscious is related to the extremes of emotions, and it is a balance. And when these emotions can be balanced, when they can be faced, then the subconscious shall shrink, shall diminish in size, shall diminish in power. And again, unlike yourselves, we do not require sleep, which is another reason that humans have developed a subconscious. And it is the subconscious that we relate to our use of the word psyche. And so what we would like to share with you tonight is for you to have an awareness of not the thoughts that you are having, not to place names or labels upon what is traveling through your mind, but to be aware of the energies that exist in your mind, in your psyche, the energies that are there before the words. And so while the word anger will denote a certain state of being, How you feel that energy, how it exists, the dynamic within you will be vastly different from one person to the other. And it is not to create a system whereby each person's energies of anger, the way they appear, the way they are active within you. It is not the purpose to categorize or understand it as a system. It is the purpose for each one of you to be aware of how that energy exists within you at the time that it is existing, to release the aspects of labels such as anger, to release the aspects of reasons for that energy. So, for example, an argument between you and another person. That does not matter, for the psyche is your world. It is your environmental energies within your mind. And it is up to you to calm your own mind. Like the ocean, you may be able to calm it and to allow it to flow so that there is nothing that becomes trapped within it. And by trapping, we mean that any energy that persists to your detriment is one that is trapped, such as sadness or anger or fear. Its natural state is to move onward. Its natural state is to flow. And so what we would like to do with you tonight is to help you understand these concepts, and then in the healing to experience how to consciously connect to the energies of the psyche and to release that which is being held back from release. For the energies themselves are not attaching themselves to you. You, my fellow human beings, are attaching yourselves to these energies. And truly, these energies of sadness, of anger, of joy, of peace, it is all the same energy. What differs is its frequency, its intensity. If you were to think of it as a wave machine, its amplitude, and so it is all the same substance, but you have decided to break it into different parts and give it different names when it is all the same wave, which is all part of the same ocean. At this time, we shall be asking you to take a few deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth, for we feel that it will be easier to help you understand these concepts if we help you to experience them through the healing. We know that our words have been few and perhaps our descriptions have been insufficient, but we wanted to merely create an introduction and tonight go faster into the healing. And so after taking your deep breaths, releasing them, please, if you have not in the past, give us permission to work with you and relax where you are sitting. At this time, place your awareness on your head. Specifically, tonight we are working with your brain. Place your awareness on your brain using the portal of imagination in your head. Picture what your brain must look like within your head. And the human brain has this undulating shape. And see in your mind's eye where there is swellings, where there is pulsations. They will stand out while the rest of your brain will be there in its quiet manner. There will be certain areas which will seem swollen, which will seem as though there are pulsations to be felt within you once this attention is given to your mind, to your brain specifically. So we shall be quiet for a moment, allowing you to place your awareness on your brain and feel where there are lumps of energy, where there are pulsations of energy. You may even feel it as a block, as a stagnation. But we shall be quiet and allow you to explore your brain and find those areas, and then we shall continue. Next, we ask that you pick one area of your brain where you have found this distinction that we have mentioned. You may have more than one area, but we ask that you pick one at this time. And imagine that you are a human surgeon, and with a scalpel, you gently peel back the outer layer of the flesh, that is the brain, and you are looking inside of that area that seems enlarged or blocked or is pulsating in a manner that is uncomfortable, irritating, in a manner that is not normal or peaceful. And see inside its color. Is it a dark red? Is it a white color? Whatever it is, it shall be. It shall be a sign of the energy that is circulating there, that is being held there. And feel it, allow it to move from that area. Feel it as it travels through your body to leave. Allow it to travel through your body and seek to understand the sensations or the emotions that arise. As it travels through your body, where you feel it in your body, those are areas where that same energy has been held, is stuck, where as it has tried to leave your psyche, it has looked for other exits, and traveling through your body has been blocked and held. And so those areas of the body are connected to that area of your brain. And so again, if certain areas of the body are highlighted as the energy is leaving, Make note of it. At this time, it is not important to understand what that specific energy represents, what emotion it represents, what story that created it represents. The most important aspect is that you are willing to see it and release it, to acknowledge it with your complete and total awareness. Now find another area of your brain where, again, there is a swelling, there is a blockage, there is a pulsation. There is a feeling that is a feeling of discontent. It is not a feeling of peace or calm. Find it, and again, gently pull back the flesh and allow it to show itself to you. And then as it is leaving, follow it through your body and take note the areas in your body that stand out to you, or in concert with your brain feel a similar blockage or stagnation or throbbing or odd pulsation. For much like a fountain, the energies are beginning to run out and through you in order to leave you. And for the next minute or two, continue to examine the rest of your brain and looking for these areas, pulling back the flesh and allowing them to begin to run through and out of your body. As you are doing this, we begin to send to you the energies of healing. And we have decided for you to imagine small flying machines, small drones that carry a laser beam of healing light. And we are using these images because we are sharing our healing technologies with you, and for you to partake of them and to maneuver them, you must have a very clear and specific image in mind that you feel that you can understand, relate to, connect to, and to run, to manipulate, to move, to drive. So take a moment to imagine these flying drones with laser beams whose beams are made up of the traveler's healing energies. And at this time, imagine controlling as many as you need to, that they are flying around your brain, and with their white laser healing energies, you are directing them to those spots that you have unearthed on your brain. And feel, as you direct the energies to those spots, feel yourself being emptied of those energies, of the energies being remolecularized. For energy does not disappear, cannot be destroyed, but We are changing its form. We are breaking it down to its smallest parts. We are creating vast floating clouds of molecules where once these were heavy energies anchored into your psyche. So at this time, direct these drones to the areas and see the energies that were encapsulated in your brain. See these energies turned into individual molecules with no specific shape or form, and thereby, with no shape or form, these energies are no longer the specific energies of your stories of anger, of fear, of doubt, of sadness. They are just floating molecules. So take a moment, a minute or two, to do that now. You should be feeling gentle releases in and around your head, a feeling of lightness, a feeling of clarity, a feeling of releasing a burden. As the energies clear your brain, take a moment to place the flesh that has been pulled back to be placed over those open areas, sealing and healing them. As you are doing that, you may feel that your head is lighter at this time, more expansive than the rest of your body, and we shall work on your body next. I shall give you a few moments more to finish. And now, taking these healing energies, remembering the feel of the flow of the energies from your brain down through your body as it touched upon the areas that held those same emotional energies in your body when you were not able to readily release them. Again, taking the image of the drones that are under your control, you will direct the healing energies to those areas of your body that have gotten your attention. And you shall go to every area, once again releasing the energies, remolecularizing them, turning them into harmless single molecules, floating in a cloud, no longer resembling or being the emotional energies that you held within first your brain and then your body. While you are doing this, What we would like you to understand is that today we are working with the physical body at its densest form. It is the physical body that is the hardest to heal, for the physical body is almost like a quicksand trap. Whatever first connects with it is slowly or quickly sucked into it. And it is very hard, even for the higher energies, to pull themselves out, to release themselves. The physical body and its denseness requires the higher energies to function. Its own energetic function is low and slow, and so it is always seeking the higher energies. And that is also one reason why the energies that travel through it, unless the being who is experiencing this has a practice and an awareness, a true consciousness of seeing and being with what is happening in the densities of the body. Much of it, like quicksands, disappears under its surface, unknown to anyone that there is something there. And that is much how your emotions get stuck in your psyche. Since your psyche is part of the human body, it expresses itself through the physical brain. Much of what it feels and experiences is taken in by the brain and, like quicksand, gobbled and made to look like it has disappeared. But when in reality, it is bobbing under the surface. And so while we are not creating a method of surgery here, we are using imagery that you will understand in order for you to explore, find, see, acknowledge, and remove. For that is how humans understand things best. Through words and imagery, although imagery is of the two more powerful, and we choose to work more with imagery, although we are forced to use words as well. So at this time, you will be finishing up using the healing energies to remove all vestiges of the emotional energies that you are removing from your body. And at this time, your body should be feeling as light as your head. Your whole body should be feeling comfortable and at ease. One last message we would like to leave for you. Allow yourselves to be with your body, but at the same time, see it for what it is, a skin suit, as we call our temporary bodies when we have the capacity to visit with beings who are not yet in energy form. when their environmental frequencies match ours and we are able to. We do not ask that you dislike your bodies or that you do not honor your bodies or enjoy them, but it is at this time, if you are to evolve, it is important for you to understand that your skin suits are temporary, even if it takes your kind millions of years to move beyond the flesh of the body to the energy. Mm-hmm. But again, seeds must be planted, and this seed says, I have a skin suit. I am more than this skin suit. I should not lead myself to believe that this is all I am. And that way you can begin to be energy, you can begin to be expansive, you can begin to feel and receive and engage with more of the universe, for the universe is vastly more energy than it is material or flesh. And so we leave you with that thought, and we thank you for joining us tonight. And we hope to see you again next Wednesday. Thank you. These are the travelers. So thank you for joining me tonight. This is Brenda Selden. And if you're interested in a healing with the travelers, a one-on-one personal, please contact me. Thank you.